Yo, what's up? This is the 233 podcast. We in the 233 with it.
It's your girls TZ and Deuce 2 times, and we here to cook, y'all.
Welcome, everybody, to the first official episode of the 233 podcast.
Yeah. Welcome. How y'all feeling? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
I think they feeling great, too.
I
hope they feeling great.
Spectacular.
I mean, if they not feeling great, then, you know, you got to do something about that. Don't look good on y'all. So, before we get into this episode, we just have a couple short announcements, honestly. One, if you want to show love, which I think you definitely should, because why wouldn't you? Follow us on Instagram at the 233 podcast.
Make sure you follow our individual Instagrams as well. Mine is ZXNA 3Es.
Mine is only.deuce. And of course, you know, we love to hear feedback from our audience, and we would love if you guys sent in you know, suggestions for stuff to I can't talk. I'm sorry. We would love if you guys sent in suggestions of topics. Get it together. What are you laughing for us to talk about? And best way to do that, don't DM our personal Instagrams, because I guarantee you neither one of us will DM you back. However, if you DM us at the 233
you sound
podcast,
so disrespectful, bro. Bro, like damn.
I'm sorry.
I DM y'all back.
Anywho, DM us at the 233 podcast to send in suggestions, topics, questions, whatever, comments, concerns, anything. We don't care.
Next is when and where to find our episodes. To stay tuned in, you have to follow our Instagram, because that's where we will post our episode announcements. That's also where the link to our episodes will be located in the bio, so y'all should follow it.
Most definitely. And if this blow up like how we wanted to blow up, we just might start a TikTok for y'all.
A TikTok would be cool. We should start a TikTok regardless, actually.
We might start a TikTok regardless if this blow up.
Yeah.
Because
TikTok might really be it.
TikTok is where everybody gets seen, so, you know. I think that's it for the announcements.
Yeah.
Is that it? That's everything that we needed to cover?
Yeah, so welcome to the 233. Why is it called the 233?
Oh, yeah, we do need to tell them why it's called the 233. So, this is called the 233 podcast because, not that big of a surprise, our dorm number is 233.
We're roommates.
Now, we're not going to tell you guys which building we live in or which campus we go to, because if you know, you know. If you don't know, you just don't know, and we're not going to disclose that information.
Well, speaking of being roommates, when I introduce her to people, she'll tell me not to introduce her as my friend, but to introduce her as my roommate.
Because why would you ever just introduce me as your friend? I live with you. I cook with you. I cook for you. I make sure, you know, you be like, hey, can you turn my light off? Hey, can you move this stuff from in front of my TV? And what do? I do it. I'm your roommate. You wouldn't introduce your mother as your friend. This is my mom.
Oh, so you feel like you have a priority status in my life?
I do. Over your friends, yes.
Oh, wow. That's
absolutely
intriguing. Okay.
I'm a very intriguing person. Speaking of intriguement and people and being intriguing people, I think we should tell them a little bit more about ourselves.
Yeah.
So, as you know, I'm Deuce. Government, if you would, Deucifer. I'm a senior in college. I used to play basketball. I play for fun. I don't really play on the collegiate level anymore, which is fine, you know. I'm more about them books, getting them academics, them smarts, that edumacation.
Edumacation was crazy.
Cook them with edumacation.
Definitely cook them.
What else do I do? Oh, I am also an up-and-coming spoken word poetry artist. Poet? Spoken word poet? Spoken word artist? Something. Spoken word something. So if you guys also want to show love, follow me, hear some of my pieces, see some of my performances, then you can definitely find me on Instagram at _MORB, the number 1, and then the letter D.
I'm TZ, as y'all know. I stand for Taylor Zane. That's my first name and my middle name. Not too much though.
You going federal?
But yeah, it's my first name and middle name, and I just like them put together. So that's just, yeah. I'm a freshman. I know, big age gap, like huge, but
tremendous. It works.
Yeah, it works. It fucking works.
For
I like to do hair. I like to do lashes. We're polar opposites, yo. Like,
oh, completely.
She likes to go play basketball, and I like to stay here and curl my hair. Like, polar opposites. Like,
her room is pink.
Yeah, my room is like extremely pink.
And then you go into my room, and it's like LED lights. That's it.
Yeah. So it's just like, but it works. Like you said, it really works.
And they do say opposites attract. I've heard that in so many like quotes. You know how you look up quotes by famous people? I don't know who said it, but somebody said opposites attract, and whoever said that, they were a very smart man or woman.
And by opposites, we mean complete opposites. I'm gay, she's bi.
That's not that big of an opposite.
I'm outgoing, I want to stay in my room.
Oh, heavily on stay in my room. I don't go anywhere.
Do you want a hug? She's get off of me.
Oh. She definitely comes into my room to just hug me and be around me. I'm just like, bro, why are you in here?
Yeah, so it's just
honestly, if you ever get into like a situation where like you need me, don't need me.
Don't need you is ridiculous.
It is, but I don't know what to tell you. Like if you was like came in my room and you're like, Deuce, I'm dying, I'm sick. I'm gonna be like, damn. That's crazy. I hope you get better. Like, yeah, the hospital is right down the street. You can make it, I'm sure. I don't drive, so I don't know how I'm gonna help you get there. You're just gonna have to duke it out. It ain't no point in both of us walking.
I just feel like that's crazy to say. Like, me on the other hand,
I love you. I'll call somebody.
I'm CPR certified. Something go down, it's gonna be great for all of us.
I'm CPR certified. I work
at
a
so you don't give a fuck about me?
It's not that I don't not give a fuck. I just can't stress myself with you dying when, you know, if I go outside to try to help you live, now I might be dying.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I think at least one of us should live to tell the tale.
Okay. I love that for us. What's other things that you should know about me? Oh, we from Philly, y'all.
Oh, yeah, definitely from Philly.
West Philly, to be exact.
From the West Side. You know, West Philadelphia, born and raised.
She did not just start singing the French Prince. Oh my God, you're so fucking corny. To not know the words?
I don't know all the words.
Ridiculous. But yeah, we from Philly.
Anybody else from Philly, don't kill me because I don't know all the words. Please. I'm sorry. I just couldn't learn them all. It is now time for us to get into, honestly, our first segue. Boom. And the first question that we have to talk about today is, what are our best / worst college experiences? As you know, we are both college students. However, I have a little bit more experience. I'm not gonna lie, a lot bit more experience than TZ, because she is a freshman and this is her first year in college. You feel me? So, you know, she can give you a little bit of insight on the freshman perspective, and I'll give you a little bit of insight on the senior perspective. Because honestly, I hate it here. But I'm gonna let her go first.
I guess I'll start with my best. Let's start light. My best experience up here, I will probably say, the first game night we had. So, me and my friends, we had a game night.
That was a great night.
We got lit. Like, it was a lit night. Game. Yeah.
Shout out to the game. If y'all listening, which y'all should be listening. Caw is crazy.
Caw.
But continue. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Game night was great. Excuse the thumps you may hear. We do live in college dorms, and people tend to just
be loud above us
and rude. So, but that's for another thing. So,
I might get to talking about that in this podcast.
Yeah, because that's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm gonna cook y'all with that.
It's ridiculous.
But go ahead. Best / worst experience.
My best experience would have to be game night. It was fun, and we do like different parts. Like I think we on part 4 now. Waiting for part 4.
Yeah, we're waiting for part 4.
Yeah, part 4. So it's lit. My worst college experience.
Wait. You gotta tell them why game night was your best. You can't just tell them it was game night.
All right. Game night. Let's see. So I feel like I could tell y'all our friends' names. But I feel like I also want to wait because they'll be on the podcast.
Oh yeah, you're definitely going to get a oh my god, brain fart.
A wide range of personalities from our friend group.
Heavily, we're gonna try to get everybody at least one show on the podcast.
We're gonna try. We might run into some problems, but we're gonna try. We're gonna really try. But yeah, game night. It was very unplanned. It was supposed to be really small, a really small thing that we had in Deuce's dorm at the time.
Oh yeah.
We didn't live together last semester, so at the time it was just her dorm. So it was supposed to be small. We were standing in the day of game night, and one of our now current friend, who that was my first time meeting him.
He's a great guy.
Great guy. He comes up and we're just talking. And somehow it's just like he says like his place is bigger if we want to like do it over there.
Oh yeah, because he was watching the football game that night or the basketball game, one or two, something like that. He watches sports.
And we get over there, so we end up like 7 on time. Do say she gonna cook. Cool. When we get over there, it's cool, bro. And it was just all good vibes. Like,
yeah, it's so much fun.
For our first time hanging out, it was just like all great vibes. And as our personal friend group grew, game night grew. Like,
honestly, it was really just supposed to be a small couple of people thing, and then it turned into like a lot of people thing. Everyone's getting drunk, and
I keep my circle small, so we really keep our circle small. So
honestly, what is it, like 6 of us?
Yeah, we don't really.
It's like 6 of us.
We don't really fuck people like that. Heavily. Like not at all.
All right. Worst experience and why?
My worst experience would probably have to be, I wouldn't say it was like a experience, but like my worst experience would have to be like the process of trying to find like who your friends are going to be, like
finding your place in college.
Yeah, like finding.
That is definitely one of the hardest things, I think.
Yeah, like finding like nobody talks about like the process, like the trial and error.
Oh
like,
yeah, no,
like never. It's gonna be people that you meet and you fall out with. It's gonna be people that you like meet and then like y'all just grow apart. Like, so that you're not really cool, but y'all still speak when y'all see each other. It's gonna be times when you're alone. It's gonna be all of that. And so the process of finding like the people that you're like going to be around, like the people that you're gonna be with every day for however long until people graduate, it's just gonna be. It's a really hard process, and that had to be the worst experience.
It is. It definitely is. Like, it's crazy, honestly. For me, I would say my best college experience. Oh boy! I've had a lot of college experiences, and I think my best one, it wasn't even up here. I think it was at my first school. I'm a transfer student. I transferred from a JUCO to university. Big culture shock. Cannot lie. It was like coming from Jersey and going to like Puerto Rico, and I would never ever come from Jersey. Not bashing my Jersey fans, but yeah, I just don't do Jersey. Anywho, like I said, it was at my first school. And it's crazy because one of my best experiences started from a whole bunch of drama that started from somebody slipping a note under my door while I wasn't even at school.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely insane. I was never at school. Like, after my classes, I would hop on the bus and I would go wherever I wanted to go. Come back to school later on that night. I get back to school one day and both of my roommates are like freaking out. because someone left a note under the door. Don't remember what the note said, but apparently it had to have been something super disrespectful to have both of them flipping out. Me personally, I didn't care because I wasn't there. It had nothing to do with me. But of course I get dragged into it. So what happened? It just turned into like this whole big dramatic thing, and then at the end of it, everybody ended up going outside, chilling, talking, having a great time. We had the speakers, and we were just outside pretty much having a party like on the front lawn of the campus. Until one of my crazier roommates came out with a knife trying to like stab people. No one got stabbed. Yeah. But it was definitely probably one of my best experiences. Just because before the
to have to end the story with no one got stabbed and say it was one of my best experiences.
Before the stabbing, it was a good experience before the stabbing, because like before the attempted stabbing, there wasn't even a stabbing. It was an attempted stabbing.
That's ridiculous.
It was a good experience because that was the first time everybody, came together as like one big group. Our college was small. We only had one dorm building, so like for the whole dorm to come outside and just throw a party on the lawn, it was great.
Okay.
It was amazing.
I could see why.
You see why pre potential stabbing. Worst college experience. Can't lie. It had to have been my first year up here. Crazy. We were at a party. Me, and at the time, the friends that I had made after struggling to find my friend group. Like you said, college is hard, people. If you are really not committed, don't do it. But
I wouldn't recommend it even if you was committed.
0 out of 5 stars, honestly. It's trash. So yeah, we were leaving a party, coincidentally, because I was about to fight. And I was trying to be the bigger person and not fight. And then we ended up getting into a car accident trying to leave the party that I wanted to leave because I was about to fight. So, no one died in the car accident. We were all fine. We went to the hospital. Couple concussions, minor bruising. Everyone was cool. And I just feel like from that experience, my only takeaway is to never be the bigger person again.
Wow. Okay.
It's to absolutely, because I just feel like if we would have stayed in that party and if I would have fought that girl, we would never have gotten into that car accident.
Some people learn, some people don't.
So my takeaway is to never be the bigger person.
Okay. Some people learn, some people don't. Like you're one of they just clearly don't learn.
I think I learned a valuable lesson. You don't think that was a valuable lesson?
I think that's like not a valuable lesson. To say for your lesson to never be the bigger person again.
Ever again.
Oh wow.
Ever again. Like there's a lot of evers. Like, you know how people say, oh, we're gonna be together forever and ever and ever and ever and ever? Yeah, my thing is I'm never ever gonna be the bigger person again.
That's also another polar opposite we have. Like I'm like forever, ever. She's like,
oh my god. When you talk to your girlfriend, it kills me.
I like
stink, honey.
I don't call her stink.
Oh my god, I love you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
That never happens. Ridiculous. That never happens.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
That like
you're probably the only person I know that will openly start an argument and then cry about the argument that you started.
We don't argue.
You disagree. You guys can't see me, but I'm doing air quotes.
For one, but she a hoe. Like, that's really all there is to it. Like,
I'm not a hoe.
You're a hoe. Like,
I'm absolutely not a hoe.
You're a hoe.
I'm single, and so I'm exploring my options. And because I happen to be bisexual, I just happen to have a lot of options.
You're a hoe.
I'm not a hoe. I feel like hoes do the do with everybody. I don't do the do with everybody.
You sure get close enough.
You're just mad because you can't do the do because you're in a long distance relationship.
I just feel like suck my dick. That's how I feel.
Anyway, I hope you can censor that out.
If not, look, y'all grown.
We are grown.
I'm grown.
I'm just saying. Alright, okay, so a little bit of a tangent, but that's cool. Second topic of discussion. Baboon. What are your biggest pet peeves about being at college?
All right. Number one.
Throw them out there. Don't hold back.
Number one would have to be how slow people walk. Like, I promise you, I leave my dorm 3 seconds before class starts.
I almost spit out
So
water.
you walking two steps per minute isn't working for me because my class is now started and my professor is now taking attendance and now I'm like not in class.
So isn't it your fault for not leaving
No.
10 minutes early?
No, it's not. No, it's not. No. No. You should walk faster. Is what you should do.
You should leave earlier to account for the people that's gonna walk slow.
No.
It's like trying to get to work and not leaving early because you account for traffic and you know there's gonna be traffic.
No, I never cared. I never like come on. Because if my class started at 9 and the time is 8:59, I know your class started at 9. So why is you moving this slow? It doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. Another pet peeve I have would have to be the food. Like, the food.
Oh, heavy on the food. Oh my God, heavy on the food.
It cooks me every time. Like,
and not in a good way, you guys.
It's
the food cooks us, but whoever's supposed to be cooking the food don't.
Like, they're terrible. Like, our calf is horrendous. And then if you go to the other place, the only one other place that we have to eat on campus.
It's a hit or miss.
Yeah, like.
It's a hit or miss. And sometimes, eating fried food all day is not
terrible.
Good. It's unhealthy. Honestly.
And we cook.
Of course.
The way our building is set up. I'm sorry, excuse me. There's a kitchen on every floor.
Except ours.
Because we have a bridge.
Coincidentally,
in the computer lab.
Of course we'd live on the only floor that doesn't have a kitchen.
And we cook a lot. We got a lot of mouths to feed.
Oh yeah, we feed like 4 or 5 people a day, including ourselves.
It's orphanage.
Honestly,
run an orphanage.
We definitely run an orphanage. Starting to call this hotel for dogs.
This hotel for dogs is crazy. Don't talk about my friends like that, y'all. We love them for real. We love them for real. We love them like real life. We really do.
I do. They get on my nerves sometimes.
They get on my nerves all the time. We talking about sometimes. Every single day of my life, they get on my nerves. It's bad, y'all. But
you got any more pet peeves?
No, actually, I want to kind of tangent a little bit.
Tangent, go ahead.
We talked about this the other day. How just people just save you, like.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, like how people just when you find people that just save you, keep them around, y'all.
Yeah, honestly, I can't lie. I feel like if I hadn't have found the friend group that I found when they came to school, because all my friends this semester, they're all freshmen. I'm the oldest in the group, and so
pause, bro. She trying to move, y'all. Pause 1 second. No, keep talking.
Anyway,
but y'all just gonna hear the noise.
Anyway, so because I'm the oldest in the group, and it was just a lot of I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I forgot what I'm trying to say. Damn.
She is the oldest in the group.
I am the oldest in the group.
Like, she hang out with all freshmen.
I really do. It's actually bad.
But it's not like we
it's not like they like young freshmen.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm gonna keep it a $1.05 with y'all. Y'all gonna hear the noises in the background because when we live in a college dorm, 2, our crackhead friends that we're talking about are actually in the room. We're not gonna let them talk because y'all have to wait for that. Y'all gotta stay tuned. Y'all gotta stay tuned.
Gotta stay tuned.
You gotta stay tuned. If you stay tuned, you're gonna meet the loud crackheads in the back. So, and I'm done trying to be professional.
I tried my hardest.
We tried our hardest.
She out there eating chips. He out here crinkling fruit snacks. Like, what is going on?
We tried our hardest to be professional. But, you know what?
Yo.
Yeah.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
So, here's the chips in the back of our podcast. These are the friends I was just talking about we love so much.
We try so hard, and I think the next episode we do by ourselves, it's gonna be
by ourselves.
Because
we love them.
Clearly. And then they about to be back here biting on the chips and crunching all in the cameras. Oh my goodness. Where was I? Senior. Being a senior, meeting my friend group. Okay. So, when I first came back to school after COVID, I was pretty much up here by myself. I didn't have any friends up here. All my friends either graduated or didn't come back after COVID. So I kept to myself. Me personally, I'm fine with that. Like I said earlier, I'm a stay in the room type of person. I don't like to socialize. And then I ended up meeting all of them, and they just kind of like, I don't know, like they just kind of like brought something out of me, I guess. Like I actually, for the most part, enjoy being around them on a constant basis.
Wow, sometimes. For the most part, it's ridiculous.
Majority of the time.
For the most part, it was ridiculous. Yeah, yeah. It's hard. Like, last semester will be next semester.
Yeah, I'm definitely supposed to be graduating next semester, so, you know, that is a big accomplishment for me. Woo-woo.
It's like, but like I don't see it as like when I see our friendship, I don't see like the age difference. Like it's all like I'm close. Like I don't. Sorry, I'm stuttering.
Sound like me.
Yeah,
that's not English.
It's crazy. That's not English, by the way. I'm the friend. I have my friend though. My only old friend is Deuce. My only old friend is Deuce. Everybody else, I'm the same age as. Well, I'm the youngest, but I'm the same, like, you know, closer to age to him, but I don't see it as...
Don't say old as if I'm, like, old
I don't see it as no different. Like, I really don't, like... It's the same. We act the same. We do the same stuff. Except for she just get annoyed with us a lot more.
Yeah, like, but I'll still join in on on the BS.
She just get annoyed.
I'll be mad, but I'm going to join in on it. Like, it was one day, and she was actually really upset about this because she had just went home. And I
right before winter break,
literally gathered all of our friends. I got them in one spot at the same time, and we built a snowman. It was so fun.
And it was crazy because 2
of my friends decided that they wanted to go tackle the snowman.
It was crazy because that's not even something Deuce do. Like, she's not a let's go build a snowman kind of person.
Absolutely not.
And so for her to do that while I was on my way home,
the cold.
I'm ridiculous. I was so upset. So upset.
Oh, she was hurt. She cursed me out for like 3 days.
Alright, back to pet peeves though. Another pet peeve I have, not about college, but about my college in specific, and it's not even about the college. It's about the town surrounding the college. Everything is just like so close but so far. Like, you gotta...
yeah, you can walk.
You can walk, but
it's a hefty walk, but it's like a 5-minute drive.
Yeah, like, it's just, everything is so close, but so far.
Yo, you know what that just made me think of? Our town surrounding the school is basically Florida.
Oh.
It's a 5-minute drive everywhere you go. But an hour and a half walk.
The walks be crazy.
It's Florida.
The walks are crazy.
We live in cold Florida.
The walks cook me about every time. It's ridiculous. Another pet peeve I would have to have that's not that would have to be like how boring it is. Like, it's boring.
Oh, heavily. There's literally nothing to do. There was one club, and they either got shut down or they relocated. I have no idea. But even that club was like pretty trash. There was really nothing to. There's nothing to do up here. Honestly, it sucks.
It's boring. It's
horrible.
So boring. The parties that we do have, when we do have them, for one, I don't agree with people who say like this. So I say the school is boring, but I do go out like when there are parties or when there are events. But people who are like the school is boring, they be like the people who don't go to nothing. How can you say that the school is boring if you don't go to nothing?
Honestly.
Yes, the school is still boring, but if you got out of your room and put yourself in the place that's so-called boring, it will be less boring.
It's me. I'm the people that say the school is boring and don't go out.
Yeah, like not going out is crazy. Like, you have to.
She be dragging me out though. It's not like I just don't go out all the time. She'll be like, "Dudes, come on, we're going out."
I'm trying to go outside tonight.
I'll be like, what do you, whoa. Excuse me? You're trying to do what tonight?
I'm trying to go outside.
It is negative 85 degrees.
What? It ain't nothing to get in and out of an Uber, bro.
It is
cold,
colder than polar bear. It is 8 degrees outside. It's colder than polar bear toes.
Take a shot. I bet you'll warm you up.
I guarantee you it won't.
Take a shot. I bet you'll warm you up.
I bet
you it won't. Right on up.
I bet you it won't.
I bet you will.
I don't think it will. I think that only works for alcoholics.
The chest be burning and everything. So what?
That only works for alcoholics. It's time to admit when you have a problem.
I don't have a problem.
She's not an alcoholic all the time.
But you're willing to walk 3 miles to the car, but you don't want to go to a party.
Absolutely do not. Not in the cold, because then we're going to, first of all, the parties get shut down. Then we have to wait for our Ubers. Then we have to deal with whatever craziness is going outside the party. And then we have to deal with the people trying to kick us out the crib before the Uber get here.
Alright, you talking about all that. Think of the shaky butts.
It do be some shaky butts. Yo, remember I told you the one girl? Oh my god, she hit a split and started just shaking the butt. And I was like, sheesh. The super shaky butt at that. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Goodness. I think my biggest pet peeves about college, besides the food, that would probably be like top tier pet peeve up there, is the food. I hate eating here. Absolutely can't stand it. The salads are good sometimes, depending on which food place you go to. We only have 2. And we have Starbucks, but it's Starbucks. You can't really like live off Starbucks. Not to bash the people that do live off Starbucks, because I know there's a couple of y'all out there. I just can't live off Starbucks. But I think my biggest pet peeve next to the food in college would have to be the fact that there is honestly only one major store. Well, we have 2, luckily. Luckily, we have 2. But typically, there's only one. We have Walmart and we have Giant.
Yep.
Which I'm so thankful that we do. Because, first of all, if there was just a Walmart over there, which there was not that long ago, because the Giant just got built, my sophomore year, junior year? Bro, you can't find everything at Walmart. Like, yeah, Walmart technically has everything. But some of my groceries, I don't want to go into Walmart and see sitting next to the pants. Yo! Like, people just don't put anything back. And I just have to, if it's not in that section that it's supposed to be in, like, if I need a rotisserie chicken, and there's not one rotisserie chicken left in the oven where the rotisserie chicken should be, where you can just grab it out of, it's probably because it's somewhere sitting near some shirts and underwear that someone just, I don't want this rotisserie chicken anymore, and left over there. Ridiculous. So I hate the fact there's usually only one big store for colleges. Like, that, it's horrible. Can we at least get like a mini plaza? Something.
Yeah. It's nothing, especially when you go to school in Poconos, y'all. It's
not enough here. God. It's
not enough here.
That was the second biggest pet peeve about being at school, especially up here. It's cold. Bro, it's freezing, and they expect us to walk across campus to come to class. It is 8 degrees outside right now. It was not even 20 degrees outside earlier. And my professor had the nerve to cancel class and not send out an email. I walked across campus earlier today in the cold just to find out that my class was canceled. I get there. There was absolutely no one in the classroom, and the lights were off. So not only was there no one in the classroom, but the lights were turned off. And this man did not send out an email. I said, no way. Ridiculous. Absolutely and utterly ridiculous is what that was. I wanted to fight. Luckily, I can't fight teachers. And that's lucky for him, not for me.
For him was ridiculous.
For him to cancel class was ridiculous.
Okay. Because that's how that works.
It is how that works. I pay you. Why are you canceling my class? Why are you wasting my money right now?
No, you're right. I agree.
And that's got to be my third biggest pet peeve is that I don't think college professors realize that we pay y'all to teach us. Yeah, your career is established. You've been to college and you've done all of that. Okay, cool. But now your salary is coming at my expense. Like, bro, you supposed to be doing your job and then a little bit extra. You want to know why? Because it's my tax dollars that's going into your pocket.
Yeah, for sure. Tax or tuition dollars. You cost me with the tax.
Is it tuition dollars?
I think it's tuition. I think our tuition pay these teachers for sure.
Well, something pay these teachers. I don't know if it's my tax dollars or my tuition dollars, but something pay these teachers and they don't be acting like it.
That's another thing that just makes me upset. Like, for the amount of money we pay for our meal plans.
Oh my god, the amount that meal plans are, and for food to be as trash as it is,
it's ridiculous.
Yo, it be cooking me so badly. I know it be cooking y'all, especially.
My question is, if I'm paying $1,000 for a meal plan, why I only get $300?
Not even 300. I got 250.
No, fried. Yo, you should have changed your meal plan, bro.
Yo, I don't even use
because the 19 meal plan is definitely way more expensive than
I don't
the
even want
block
plan. No, it is. I should change it.
And I get $300.
But see, they be telling me like the guy from Housing and Dining Services is drawing on everybody and just making everybody's life complicated. And my life is already complicated enough. So if he makes my life any more complicated, I swear to God.
You can't be drawing on it.
Okay, so for those of y'all that don't know, we have, I mean, it's not just up here, I guess, but for the most part, we use it up here to like gossip and do all of that. There's this app called Yik Yak, and it basically tells you what people are posting or whatever within like a 5-mile radius of where you are. So of course, we're at school. The 5 miles is going to be our school and the area surrounding it. And when I say this app is completely anonymous, it's the lesser equivalent of Twitter, but completely anonymous. You don't know who's posting. You don't know who's liking your posts. You don't know who's disliking your post. You don't know who comments on your post. Like,
you don't know who DMing you. Like,
no, you don't know nothing. It's just anonymous, which is good because a lot of the things that these people be saying on this app, oh my god, it would get them canceled so fast. But yeah, that app is how we spread like campus gossip. Honestly, it's great. It's great. It's funny. It's funny. I would say on our campus that app has a 1-up over Twitter. I would definitely say that app has a 1-up over Twitter.
Yeah, definitely. It's funny. I check every morning, y'all.
And if y'all think that Twitter is over Yik Yak, and I don't mean in general, because in general, of course it is, but I mean for our campus, for those of you that go to this school, and you know who you are, yeah, tell me that Twitter doesn't have, to tell me that Yik Yak doesn't have a 1-up over Twitter for this campus, I would say you're insane, and that's a hill I'm willing to die on.
Wow.
Honestly, I'll take it there. Who's gonna argue me with it? About it. Who's going to argue with me about it is what I meant to say.
So, I think we're rolling into the wrap up.
Yeah, this does look like a pretty good place to stop. Let's
talk a little bit about what's to come.
Definitely.
Like we said, we're gonna have a couple special guests, friends, some people that we just are just acquaintances. Some people who are just friends of friends.
You know, we're going to get their input on certain topics.
We have a couple topics planned out. I'll give y'all like a little insight. We're going to do a dive on cheating.
We're going to do a dive on relationships.
We're going to do a dive on the LGBT community.
And definitely on the difference of having platonic male friends versus platonic female friends.
Yes.
And for those of you that are just illiterate and don't know what platonic means. Illiterate.
Damn.
Some of them know they are. If you don't know what platonic means, I'm not even going to tell you, because you should know by this point. Google it. Platonic. Platonic.
Platonic was crazy. But yeah, we're going to definitely talk about how like, what's the differences between, like, you know, being friends with males and just females. We have a lot of male friends. I think it's 3 girls, 4 boys
in our group.
Yeah,
primarily. Yeah,
our primary group.
And tune in. You know, every Saturday a new episode is going to drop, and there will be pre-episode drops. So you know, just make sure you guys tune in, stay caught up. Repost anything that you see us post on Instagram, honestly.
Yes.
At the 233 podcast. Remember to hit that follow button on Instagram.
Yes. Probably gonna make a TikTok. I'll probably do that tonight. The process of editing.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Make a TikTok so we can drop like little snippets on it.
Yeah, and once we get that up and running, you know, y'all should definitely follow us on TikTok, like the videos, repost the videos, share the videos, save the videos, whatever you want to do it. Don't not do it.
Alright, so we're going to close out because our auntie friends are getting very antsy and they're ready to move and go.
So that is all we have for y'all this week on the 233 podcast.
Until next week, stay
cooked.